Hello and welcome back to another channeled message of the day. I'm so excited you're with me today. I have 4 decks in front of me. And so I have 2 oracle decks. We're starting with the animal oracle, and then we have an astrology deck, and then I have 2 different tarot decks. So let's see what wants to come out of each of these, and we will have a message from the divine. If you want to just start by taking a nice deep breath, especially if you haven't done so today, and just allowing the light from source, from the divine, to pour through your head, into your body, through every single cell, allowing yourself to feel fully present with your heart open, connecting in with the earth energy. And we have beautiful, the Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. Number 41. This is a very green card, and this is something I talked about when I recorded the next class for Tarot Intuition Mastery today, was when different colors come through. To me, this is very much heart chakra, and it's beautiful because the heart is right at the center of the feminine chakras and the masculine chakras in our body. And so there's something about harmony, harmonization, and literally like harmonizing when it comes to music, because this is a songbird. This is a bird that, you know, there's a little, I don't know, it looks almost like a trumpet. Like there's music and there's a crown. Love is all around. So it's seeing everything as divine, all of the things. And then I have to notice what was underneath that, which is the turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Number 62. Beautiful. I love this. Okay, so next let's go on to, and you know what, when you slow down and you're feeling steadier energetically, you can actually sense the love that's all around you. But when you're go, 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 you're like, it's more of in this reactive mode. You know, when you're like rushing and then everything seems to go wrong, you're not noticing the beauty that's around you. All right, what astrology card or cards want to come out? Okay. So it looks like we're going to be taking 2 from each as far as we're going so far. So we have the Mercury card, which is think, learn, network, and communicate. And I love how the green and the blue are coming together. Do we see how this is coming out? A lot of green and blue now. And so moving from the heart to the throat and really allowing the heart to lead the way when we're speaking, when we are communicating, and letting what you're thinking and learning and communicating to impact humanity in a way that's, you know, very Aquarian-like. So Aquarius energy could be significant with House 11. And this is also about friendship and you know, allowing your individual beauty to penetrate into the collective. So you have certain gifts that you're being called to communicate and to get out there. So wings are significant as well. Butterfly wings, bird wings. So we have birds and a couple different decks coming through. So birds are little spirit animals that are always talking to us. So, you know, allowing that presence to give us the ability to really just receive whatever it is that's coming through the divine. Next deck, Death and Rebirth. This is a powerful one. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, awesome. So with the Death and Rebirth and the Ace of Pentacles, this is very much so you shedding a layer. This is you moving through a time that might feel difficult. And I do have a podcast episode that's coming out tomorrow from the day I'm recording this. It's the new episode on April 9th that comes out about quantum leaping. And that's basically what has to happen first, is like things have, you gotta like shed the old, and the old identities come up and you move through them and you witness them and you love them for being there for you for whatever you needed them for in the past. And when you do that and you embrace that, you have a new beginning that's brought to you. And it's a physical beginning. It's like a gift that's coming through because of how much you're seeing your life and this transition as a gift. It's like you see it as a gift, and then you receive a gift. You see yourself as a gift, you receive a gift. You don't get what you want, you get who you are. You get the energy that you hold, what you feel. So if you're really feeling like, I'm a goddamn blessing, not in an egotistical way, but just like really feeling into the truth of how it's such a miracle that you're here, you will literally experience miracles. And there's a new exciting beginning coming in for you. Very exciting. Now let's see what wants to come through. Ooh. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles, and then at the back of the deck here, we have the Seven of Swords. So it feels like this kind of goes with the death and rebirth. I mean, we'll bring it all together as well, but with the Seven of Swords, there's something about deception, not wanting to lie to yourself, or feeling like maybe you have lied to yourself. Interesting. Look at the bird in the cage. There's a bird in the cage, and then there's birds that are free on the swords. There's a little circus in the background. And so there's something about, I'm hearing not my monkeys, not my circus, not my monkeys, or something like that. I don't know if you've heard that saying. There's certain things that like just aren't your energy. And it's not about disassociating, but it's about recognizing what's around you and feeling rooted in yourself no matter what is happening around you. So, King of Pentacles, there's a lot of abundance here. There's a shift in abundance that's coming through. And there's also something about your mind shifting so that vibration, interesting. The key here to maintaining this next vibration of this up level, or, you know, when you go through this death and rebirth, is actually seeing yourself as already whole, having it all. And your mental energy, it's literally just your mind. How crazy is that? Like nothing has to change except for the way that you perceive yourself and what is happening around you. Literally, that is the shift. When you perceive yourself and what is happening around you differently, it's wild how much everything shifts around you. And this is going to help you with this quantum leap or the manifestation, or really seeing everything that you've been through as a blessing and then receiving the blessings through that. And I love how the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles came out, because this is, again, it's like a gift, but it's sustainable now. There's something about the number 7. So 777 could be significant, and sustaining this energy because of like a mental shift. And it's a narrative. I'm being called to share a way to feel into what that is. Because a lot of these times it's like, okay, shift your mindset. It's like, okay, well, how do I do that? You are being called, okay. So it is what I've said as far as seeing yourself, like literally perceiving yourself as the gift, as the blessing, and as being able to give life blessings with the Aquarius energy, the House 11, Mercury energy. There's a lot of communication that's shifting in your life. And it's because of the way that you are putting yourself out there, singing your song, and seeing that love is all around you. It is all around you. Because it is you. And life is a reflection of you. And so that's the key here, is when something comes up mentally that feels, you suddenly have this sensation in your body. Maybe it's a sensation first, maybe it's a thought first. Whatever it is, if it's a thought, catch it and ask where maybe it lives in your body. If you're feeling it in your body, you can ask what this is that you are being called to listen to right now. What part of you is speaking to you? What part of you wants to say to you? And really listening. And for some reason, I'm seeing myself driving through New Mexico. And it was listening to a certain podcast that I had never listened to before. Actually, it was an audiobook. So there's something about knowledge that you have and maybe you just haven't accessed. So it's not about looking for the answers outside of you, but it is about knowing that you have so much knowledge even if you haven't read the books, maybe you have the book and you're being called to open it. There's something about you literally having access right now. Even what's in the book that you might have, I'm hearing the Akashic records, like you can access this information just through you being a divine conduit in your life on this earth. So it's really slow and steady wins the race, truly. And it's not about winning, but like we're all winners, right? Seeing yourself as a winner, but you'll be able to see that and feel that when you are slower. When you slow down, you actually get more steady. You become more steady, and you'll be able to think more clearly and understand what thoughts are yours, what are not yours, and how you can bring all of this brilliance into the collective. Because the collective is also going through this at a massive level, this death and rebirth, and redefining what it means to be successful. There's a redefinition of what it means to be successful, because in the past, it was very much so, I'm not there yet, I'm looking it back, it's not gonna happen because of what happened. And so instead of letting the past dictate the future, I'm hearing Age of Aquarius, especially with House 11, and the song Age of Aquarius coming through. There's just a totally new light that you are being called to follow, that others will follow when you allow to really move through you in a way that is like a light, like you are shining your light, and it's very, very powerful for other people to witness. You are meant to impact the world, and that's not to be pressure. It's not meant to be pressure. It's meant to be inspiration for you to move beyond whatever's little things are happening in your life, but really see yourself and your life of service and how everything that has happened in your life, so you can lead the way, so you can show other people what you got, who you are, so they can see what they have, what they got. Okay, so I hope this message found you well today. Look out for the number 777. Look out for birds, turtles, and butterflies. Maybe some moose as well. But there's definitely a lot of abundance that's moving through because of what you are now able to see in yourself. And there was just illusion and distraction that you were feeding into before, but that's what the death and rebirth is for. You're breaking free from that. So sending you so much love. I wanted to let you know that I do have a class called Creator Codes, Manifestation Activation, and it's all about taking your life to the next level, obtaining these things, creating the life that you want. If you've wanted to create something and you just feel like you have not been able to, this class is going to help you unlock where you've been keeping yourself stuck, where you've been energetically maybe feeding into the Seven of Swords energy of thinking in a way that's actually not helping you maintain a certain vibration. We're gonna go into the laws of the universe, all of these things. I'll do an activation for you guys. It's gonna be so much fun. I'll put the link below. It's on April 21st, 3 p.m. PST. I've heard so many amazing things, so much amazing feedback about my live classes. And so you do not want to miss out on this one. It is going to be juicy and it's going to be life-changing. So I'll put my email below if you have any questions as well, but I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.